Good morning, everybody. This is Michael from Spades Consulting. We are going to talk about stress aversion. All right, so this is and cognitive dissonance too. It's connected to it, but we're going to focus on just generally averting stress. A lot of people are having a hard time coping with, no nice way to say it, how fucked up things are. Okay. And they are, and it's the weirdest observation in the world, but it's almost as if people are disappointed that the speed of the collapse is moving too slowly and there's not enough fireworks. Because what I've been finding out recently is that the people who refuse to listen to the news and pay attention to what's going on in the world around them are reading novels, games, books, stories of the post-apocalyptic collapse that's much more explosive and fiery and space brain fungus terraforming and taking over the planet. I mean, the tropes are kind of predictable. They've been a thing for a while, but still, the idea that the collapse is not entertaining enough for you, so you're just going to put out the real things that are going on and bring in the junk content of a different world where space mushrooms are trying to kill everybody. It's just like, oh, okay, all right, you do you. Regardless, everybody is beginning in multiple forms to disconnect from the reality in as many ways as they can. Ditching smartphones, going back to flip phones or some other alternative. Okay. Now, given the flip phones are still tech dependent, tech related, so that's the thing. You can't necessarily avoid it entirely, but you can, for the most part, avoid a good chunk of the modern apps and all of the bullshit, the never ending. Oh, you need an account to deal with our service, and oh, you need an account too, and you need an account too, until you have a password book so full that you're tearing your hair out to find one. People are starting to pull back. All right. Now, given the situation is not getting worse, people are starting to pull back, and I even see it with myself. Now, given in my case, being truthful and honest, I am one of those people who have a family history full of alcoholism and problems that come from it. Even I'm drinking more. Okay, it's the reality. Now, given it's the holidays, and honestly, I'm kind of using that as an excuse, but it's a thing. Like, I get the escapism. I'm practicing it myself more and more. Like most of the time, whenever I'm not writing or doing videos and or dealing with any of the million things that I have to deal with on a daily basis, I'm taking every opportunity I can to play No Man's Sky or 7 Days. Haven't gotten back into Battlefield, but that's mostly, you know, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Kind of, I don't know. I don't trust it ever since everything went free to play Fortnite ripoff battle royale. I want the realism. Regardless, everybody is chasing after escapism, and it's justified. It's reasonable. Just I suppose the only thing that I can really say on this subject is be building up towards something, literally anything. All right, just incorporate a little bit of skill building here and there. Okay? Because we all know that things overall seem to be getting worse with the economy and with the political situation. And I'm just as sick of hearing about the shit as most people are. All right, I'm tired of the, economy's gonna crash, fear porn. I'm tired of all that bullshit. I'm tired of everything, everyone and everything trying to sway me in every direction. Truth be told, I don't give a rat's ass if the economy collapsed tomorrow. All right, I really don't. Human beings have the sneaky ability to just keep on keeping on. All right, that endless march, almost like oh, what was it? It's a movie on Prime that's consistently going free with ads, or you know, Cell. Cell was a that kind of endless march. You'll see it at the end, just round and round. I'm tired of hearing about the shit too, but unfortunately, I'm also balls deep into having to know a lot of what's actually going on. I do wish, like, assume it just if inflation wasn't a thing, if it wasn't a persistent thing, I would love more than nothing to, just mentally check out, drop back down to normiedom, and just float through life because honestly, the longer that I've been around, the longer you live, the less you know because you get to see the duality flip consistently, which is kind of problematic because people want to see things as if they're black and white and you can only have one color, at the center screen at all times, at one time. The reality is, and it's fundamental across everything, there's always the duality. The right cannot be exclusively right, the left cannot be exclusively left. What what was considered reasonable and moral 1,000 years ago is completely inverted to what we have now. And you see the pendulum swing back and forth of the ideas challenging each other. One becomes dominant, the other falls back, and then the failings of the dominant one causes the opposite, the equal opposite, to come back into full force. And you would hope that at some point you'd reach some kind of general equilibrium. But honestly, with as many people as we have and as many problems as we seem to have now and going forward into the future, it's it's not looking like we're gonna reach a happy medium. It's looking like it's gonna be more of a nuclear reaction. But as normal, everyday people, there's fuck all you could do about it. If the entire world went into nuclear hellfire, like, if you have a bunker, sure, dive in it. But our job on this planet, stripping away every, religious, spiritual, all of it. Our job on this planet is to just exist. Survive, exist, persist. And one way or another, we're going to keep doing that. It's not going to be pretty, but we're going to keep doing that. Regardless, let's wrap it up with if you don't have a hobby or something to do to get your mind off of this shit, because there are people who are exclusively in the camp of la la la, can't hear you, don't give a fuck, and then there are people who are just never ending doom scrolling, constantly listening to all of the fucked up shit. Take a break, relax, take a break, step away from it, the pressure, there's a constant demand to get control over your nervous system and to somehow turn it into money. Stop feeding the machines. Okay? Stop feeding the machines. You can walk away from all of the chaos and just focus on locality. How are you doing? How are the people around you doing? How are your immediate friends and family and the next ring out doing? And just exist and do shit and live your fucking life. All right? Stop trying to exist in a constant state of panic. All right? Stop putting yourself through the higher blood pressure and the constant worry. Enjoy yourself while you can. All right, and this of course, assuming that things continue to degrade, things could turn around and we have the best economy ever and everything's great. It's totally possible. Pigs could fly. Um, but do the best you can. And regardless of what happens, I'll see you on the other side. All right. In due time. In due time. You guys have a good one. This has been Michael from Spades Consulting. Check out the site, check out the Substack, and check back here occasionally whenever I decide to do videos or, most of the time it's just audio, but it's quicker, it's easier. I don't have to get the lights set up and everything. Like, subscribe to the Substack as well, as we do regular enough content. For the most part, it's just me doing the videos, doing the content, doing a lot of the stuff, but that will change over time. Regardless, you guys have a good one.